Hey everyone, so I'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends celebrating 85 years Superior Spider-Man. This was one of my most anticipated figures from the sub-line, and I finally got it. Let's take a look at the packaging. As you can see, there's the figure and all of his accessories right there. You got Marvel celebrating 85 years Superior Spider-Man on the side of the box. You got artwork of Superior Spider-Man. You got the same artwork but just bigger. You got Marvel Legends celebrating 85 years. Top celebrating 85 years of Marvel. You got barcodes and words and other things. Let's just hurry up and get this guy open. Getting him out the package, there's a lot of good stuff going on here, but there's a little bit of frustration with some parts. Getting it out of the way, he does share some parts with the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body. This isn't the Renew Your Vows figure, but Iron Fist uses the same body, and it's just the legs that it reuses. Everything else, I'm pretty sure, is a new sculpt, but the legs are reused because it does have the toes and also drop down hips, which isn't bad. I really like the proportions on this figure. I really like it. It's not like too muscular. Like, it's muscular, but it's not like too muscular, right? It's not like overly buff. It's not like Captain America or Superman buff. I really like it. But getting in close here, this head sculpt, this is the one that has like the buildings reflecting on it, and I really like this. The lines are meant to be like crooked and stuff. I think it does look really good. The web lines are clean. And the spider logo there. And you got these little things on the arms. And you got some paint right there on the feet. In the back, he does have this backpack thing that you can remove. And it's just more of that detail there, and also the holes that it plugs into. Yeah, I just really like the proportions on this. The shoulders are bulky. Yeah, he's muscular, but not overly muscular. For accessories, he does come with a alternate head, but I don't really like it that much. I haven't even popped it on the figure yet, but yeah, I don't really like it as much as this head. I don't know, it just looks a bit too wide up at the top for me. So I like how this head looks better. And just, I like the buildings reflecting on it. It looks cool. Then he has these clawed hands out. He has these claw hands. I don't know if he came with that out the package or I just put it on there. But he also has 2 fists and then, of course, 2 whipping hands as well. And like I mentioned, he does have this backpack right here, but he also has the backpack with the claws on them. And I did attach them. I didn't want to unattach them because they were really difficult to get on. Because even as you can see, I didn't even get this one on fully. I tried heating it up, it just didn't want to go on. But you can plug that in. I'm looking through the camera, and I gotta look here. And they can plug on. They're very long. They look cool. They don't really function that well because the joints are just so tight that you can't really move them. And I don't want to break it, so I don't. And I tried heating it up. I was heating it up for like 10 minutes and it just wouldn't move. So they just stay. They're fine like this. I have them displayed. I would have them displayed on the shelf with these, but I just can't move them around like I would want to. For articulation, there's a ball joint and hinge. The head can look up that far, can look down that far. Got a little bit of tilt, some rotation. Hinge at the shoulder can go up a little bit past 90, can rotate around 360. You have a butterfly joint that it doesn't have the best range. I wish it was better. You got a bicep rotation, double jointed bend at the elbow. Hinge at the wrist can go out and in. You do have a ab crunch. Gets you some really good crunch forward and some good crunch back. I don't like how that looks right there. That actually looks really weird. I don't know why they did that like that. But you got a waist rotation, drop down hip can kick forward about that much, can go back. I do get a bit of resistance on this drop down hip. I don't know why. Can go out that far some rotation at the thigh, double jointed bend at the knee. It's pretty good range there. Rotation at the boot cut. Ankle can hinge forward, hinge back. You got ankle pivot and that oh so delicious toe bend. Why the fuck did I say oh so delicious toe bend? Measuring the Superior Spider-Man figure to see how tall he stands. He stands at about 6.5 inches tall. He's about the same height as Symbiote Spider-Man, but he's a bit taller than Amazing Fantasy Spider-Man. Here he is next to an Iron Man and Captain America. And just because I still had him out, here he is next to Iron Fist. And here he is next to animated series Doc Ock. And overall, I do like this figure. It's just those Waldos, man, they bring it down, dude, because they're just static. I can't pose them because the joints are just way too tight. And then even when I'm heating up, they're still too tight. Like they just don't move at all. That's why I got in this like stupid basic little pose because I can't do anything with these. So like maybe I'll probably find a better pose when I do the thumbnail. But these legs, whatever you want to call them, they just let the figure down. Just let the figure down a bit. But I like the body. I like the new parts that they use. I think it's a really good body. I hope they use it more. But the drop down hips on mine does give me some resistance. But man, those legs are just kind of disappointing. I was very excited for this figure too. But overall, I'm going to have to give the Superior Spider-Man figure an 8 out of 10. And that's just the figure. If I included the claws, it would probably be like a 6. But anyway, that's it for this review. I'll see you next time. Bye.